Royal Rumble 2026 has just passed by, and now we are heading to another big PLE, which is Elimination Chamber 2026 in my hometown of Chicago. So I'm going to predict every single match on the elimination card this year. And you can put yours down in the comments below if you want. But before we do this video, drop a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel because it helps the channel grow. Anyway, let's hop in for my predictions of the 2026 Elimination Chamber. So the first match I got up here is CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this match I'm kind of confident about. As we saw on last Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor attacked CM Punk, in DQ, and kind of indicating that CM Punk and Finn Balor are not done. It was not a one-off match in Belfast. There will be an entire feud and other matches ahead. And since CM Punk is from Chicago, it would only make sense to have him on the show because I doubt that CM Punk is going to get left off of the elimination card just because it's in Chicago. And since they're already building up a Finn Balor feud with CM Punk, I think the perfect place to have their second match and to end the feud, because I don't think this is going past Elimination Chamber, and if it does go past Elimination Chamber, it probably will end a random episode of Monday Night Raw. But it makes perfect sense to put this on Elimination Chamber since Finn Balor wants to bring home the world title to the Judgment Day. But of course, it's not going to happen because Finn Balor is Pin Balor. He takes pins. He's never going to win a world championship in WWE ever again unless he's a babyface. But still, he's never going to win the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship. Never going to happen. So, Finn Balor fans, I'm telling you this now. Don't listen to WWE. WWE is giving you guys hope now, but they're going to take it all away and make you guys cry again. So, don't fall for it. Just don't fall for it. But yeah, this is just an easy, quick match that if WWE this is a match that WWE does not need to struggle putting together. This match should be the first match announced. Should be the first confirmed match announced because we can tell that the Finn Balor and CM Punk feud is going on still, and it's definitely going to end at Elimination Chamber with CM Punk hitting the GTS and pinning Finn Balor, because that's what Finn Balor loves to do. He likes to get pinned a lot. And CM Punk walks out of Elimination Chamber as the World Heavyweight Champion. And head on over to WrestleMania and probably face Roman Reigns. So yeah. I just have no hope for Finn Balor. Finn Balor will never win a world championship in WWE. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I predict this match is going to happen at the Elimination Chamber card. And if it doesn't, I will be really, really surprised. But moving on to the men's Elimination Chamber, I've got Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Oba Femi, Randy Orton, Braun Breaker, and Trick Williams. Now, let's start off with why I have Cody Rhodes on this list. Number one, Cody Rhodes wants another shot. This is Cody Rhodes' last opportunity to get a match at WrestleMania for the World Championship. And we all know Cody Rhodes is going to try so hard to find a way to finally get his face Drew McIntyre at the rematch. And this is a good way to put Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber. And Cody Rhodes has never actually been in an Elimination Chamber match since he's returned. So I think it's about time we put him in the Elimination Chamber. I would also be surprised if, like, I would and would be genuinely surprised if they do leave Cody off of a chamber, because they feel like Cody's the guy I feel like will wrestle every pay-per-view or PLE needed. So yeah, I'm like 100% certain that Cody Rhodes will be in the Elimination Chamber match. Next, I got Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu, again, he wants a shot at the WWE Championship more. He more wants a shot at what's it called? Drew McIntyre, because Jacob Fatu believes Drew McIntyre took him out months ago. And you could also play at Jacob Fatu and the Cody Rhodes rivalry in this match. Like, you could have 1 and 2 start the chamber off with Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, and let the chamber fill out. I think that would be a pretty good way to start the Elimination Chamber match. And I feel like Mania is going to end up be Drew, Cody, and Jacob. Maybe Sami Zayn if you want to throw him in there, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think that's how they're going to do it. And yeah, just think Jacob Fatu is going to be in here. Next, I got Obafemi. Obafemi, how WWE displayed Obafemi in the Elimination Chamber just proves that Obafemi is the future of this company and a future world champion. And I wouldn't even be surprised if they did put Obafemi in the Elimination Chamber, just because how dominant and how big they're making Obafemi seem. Because he is. He's one of the best wrestlers to come out of NXT. Like, no doubt. And I don't think he's going to win the Elimination Chamber, because I think they're going to wait maybe a year or two. I would say maybe a year to put the title on him, or put the world title on him. But I still wouldn't count him out as a contender for the championship for the winner of this. So yeah. Next up, we got Randy Orton. We already know Randy Orton wants to become number 15, and he tried to do it at the Royal Rumble. He failed, and he wants to do it again at Elimination Chamber, because, Elimination Chamber is his last opportunity to try to get number 15, to get a guaranteed shot at number 15. Also, I feel like they always put Randy in Elimination Chamber. Like, they put him in the 2024 Elimination Chamber. They didn't put him in 2025 Elimination Chamber. But imagine they put him in 2025 Elimination Chamber. That would have been crazy. We would have Punk, Cena. That would Punk and Cena and Randy all in the same chamber. Oh, that would have been crazy for sure. But he was injured. Well, he was off TV, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think Randy is a kind of a good pick to have in the Elimination Chamber. Moving on to the other side, we got Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, I got screwed at the Royal Rumble from that mystery mask guy that I have really no clue who that was. Like, I'm not even gonna predict it, because I'm tired of it. I have no. There's like, I don't know. Like, this body shape of this guy, I have no clue. I can tell you it's probably not Rollins, because Rollins' hands look different, but I have no clue. But Braun Breaker got screwed out of the Royal Rumble match. So, what is Paul Heyman gonna do? He's probably gonna try to figure out to get Adam Pearce to try to figure out how to get Braun Breaker into the match, by Adam Pearce. And Braun Breaker's going to have a nice run in the Elimination Chamber. A nice run. But I don't think he's going to win it. I think I think that same mystery person dressed in all black is going to screw Braun Breaker out of the Elimination Chamber match, kill him with a stomp and the super kick, and I think he gets eliminated by one of the men. I think that's how it's gonna go, and I think it would be even more funny if Obafemi eliminates Braun Breaker, because that would be funny. That would be hilarious. Obafemi eliminates Braun at the Royal Rumble and then at Elimination Chamber. That would be funny, bro. That would be top tier comedy. That would, oh my god, just picture that, bro. Picture it. That'd be funny. Uh, so yeah, I am assuming that he will be in this match. Next up, I got Trick Williams. Trick Williams is just based on how SmackDown has been presenting Trick Williams. Just like has a feeling like it has me feeling like he's going to be in this year's Elimination Chamber, because they're treating him like he's one of the biggest stars. Like, they're already treating him as a main eventer more than they ever did for Melo. So I think they're gonna put him in the Elimination Chamber. I don't think he's gonna win, because I just don't think they're ready to put the belts, put the World Championship on Trick Williams or an Obafemi or honestly a Braun Breaker just yet. Because I think they're gonna wait like maybe a couple more months, maybe a year or something, to put a world title on three of those men. But Trick Williams, he had a dominant performance in that, what's it called, that Fatal 4-Way they had at Saturday night's main event in Montreal. He got put in the Royal Rumble, had a kind of a good performance there as well. The former NXT Big Three faced off a little bit. So yeah, I just think that he's going to be in it, but I don't think he's going to win. The person who I think is going to win out of this list is Cody Rhodes. I could see Cody Rhodes winning or Jacob Fatu, because I think Cody Rhodes is going to win the Elimination Chamber, book his ticket to WrestleMania. Roman picks Punk. Cody Drew's rematch at Mania 42. But to the road to WrestleMania, Jacob Fatu inserts himself. They make it a triple threat match at Mania. Fatu, Rhodes, McIntyre for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. I think that's the way they go. I think that's how they're going to do it. Like, no joke. That's 100% how they're going to do it. So, yeah, I'm going to go with my GOAT, Cody Rhodes. I predicted him to win the Royal Rumble. That did not happen, sadly. But I have Cody Rhodes winning the Elimination Chamber match. So, yeah. Next match, I got Jade Cargill finally defending her women's championship against Jordynne Grace. The WWE's kind of been already building this feud a little bit. If you've been watching SmackDown, you can see Jordynne Grace every week since she signed her contract with SmackDown, kind of, calling out Jade Cargill and saying Jade Cargill needs to start defending her championship, and she just does. I don't think Jordynne Grace is winning here, though. I think honestly, I think she puts up a good performance, almost has the championship won, but Jade Cargill, somehow finds a way to cheat and picks up the W. And finally gets the championship back. And honestly, I think this match shouldn't happen at all, because I think as Jade Cargill on SmackDown should be losing the championship to Tiffany Stratton. And give the title back to Tiffany Stratton, please. I mean, dead serious. Give the title back to her. No one likes Jade Cargill. She had a terrible run so far. Nobody. Actually, you know what? I changed my pick. Give it to Jordynne Grace. Have Jordynne Grace walk out of this championship match as champion, because she's gonna do a way better job than Jade Cargill's gonna do. Way better job. For the women's elimination chamber, I got Tiffany Stratton, Stephanie Becker, Becky Lynch, Julia, Lash Legend, and Chelsea Green. Now, let's start with Chelsea Green, why I think Chelsea Green is going to be in the women's elimination chamber match. For starters, I think WWE is going to have a big spot in the women's elimination chamber match, and I think that Chelsea Green's the the girl to do it. I think she is willing to do anything, and I think she's also going to be the first one eliminated. I think she's going to take a big. I think somehow she's going to take a big spot, maybe off the cage, maybe off a pod. But I think she's going to be the one to take a big spot like that. I think so. Moving on to Lash Legend. Lash Legend, like WWE built Lash Legend in the Royal Rumble match like she's a dominant force. She eliminated Io Sky. She eliminated a bunch of other women I can't think of right off my top of my head right now. But she eliminated a bunch of people and it was dominant at it as well. Like she did a nice pump kick, the pump kick. She was a dominant force. So I think they could have Lash Legend play that dominant force in the Elimination Chamber, and she makes it all the way till maybe the final 3, final 4, and she gets eliminated after taking a bunch of finishers to the face, because I think that's what's gonna happen. So yeah, moving on to Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's for sure one of the star powers in the match. Also, someone who could also maybe throw Chelsea off the cage, off the pod. I could also see Tiffany Stratton doing a little dive off the pod as well onto all of the women, because Tiffany Stratton's kind of known for jumping off of the stuff to do like that, because she jumped off the ladder at one of those NXT Stand Delivers matches, and I feel like Tiffany Stratton, Tiffany Stratton's willing to do that. So yeah, I think she's gonna be one of the women as well with Tiffany. With Chelsea. I could see both. I think Chelsea's gonna take a bump off the cage, or the pod, or whatever they're gonna do. I definitely see Tiffany doing a little dive off a pod. So yeah. Next, we got Stephanie Vaquer. Now you're probably wondering, why would Stephanie be in one of these Elimination Chamber matches if she's champion? Well, I don't think she's walking out Monday as champion, because I think Raquel Rodriguez is winning the Women's World Championship, which is going to make Stephanie Vaquer a little bit mad and somehow qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. Now, Stephanie, I don't know what they're going to do with her. I don't think she's winning this, but I think she's going to have a good, solid performance and probably last for the final 4, maybe 2. Who knows? Becky Lynch. She's the Women's Intercontinental Championship. She was in the Royal Rumble match, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they put her in the Elimination Chamber match to build for her feud at Mania, because I don't think she's going to win the Elimination Chamber, but I think she's going to be put in to the Elimination Chamber match and get screwed by AJ Lee, since it's in Chicago and AJ Lee lives in Chicago, since CM Punk and stuff, the CM Punk connection. So I think Becky Lynch is strictly going to be in this Elimination Chamber match just to build the AJ Lee feud that I'm expecting, that they're going to have Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. That's what I'm expecting them to do. So, I'm going to put Becky Lynch in here just because I think she's going to get screwed by AJ Lee. Next, I have Julia. I'm not really sure why I have Julia in here, but how WWE recently has been building her, they keep on insisting that she's going to become a 3-time champion holder. She's going to hold the Women's United States Championship, the Tag Team title, and the World title. So I could see Julia being put into this match so they could continue trying to tell the story that she's going to, win the World title, have the mid-card title, and have a Tag Team title. They're going to keep telling you that story, but I don't think Julia is going to win, just based off the fact is, have you seen how they've been booking Julia since she came to the main roster? Yeah, she had better booking in NXT, so I just don't think that they're going to give to Julia. I just don't think that. So yeah, I'm just going to put her in here just because. Also, she could also be one of those women to get eliminated early. I also think Chelsea Green could be one of those women to get eliminated early as well. Uh, so yeah, but I'm gonna predict the final three. I think the final three is gonna be Tiffany, Becky, and Lash. And I think Tiffany wins Elimination Chamber to set up maybe a Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton rematch at WrestleMania where we finally give the title back to Tiffany Stratton. Please. But I would say we could replace Julia with a Bianca Belair if Bianca Belair can return because her finger that she's been out with since a WrestleMania maybe be healed by the time the Elimination Chamber takes place. I don't know. Also, I'm gonna look this up because maybe hold on. What is the expected recovery time of a broken finger? Hold on. With surgery. Because I know Bianca got surgery. Okay, so I know Bianca. Hold on. I know Bianca decided to not take the surgery route right away, like without surgery, but I know that didn't work. So she got surgery to fix it. And it says a broken finger requiring surgery usually takes 3 to 4 months for full healing. And I don't know how long ago she got the surgery. So, and it says that it takes like maybe a couple. I don't know how bad her finger injury was. I'm guessing, well, obviously it had to be very bad for her to be out for what 6 months or however long she went without getting the surgery. And I know she got surgery on her finger, so that takes a couple months for that to heal. So if Bianca Belair is not ready for Elimination Chamber, then we could just have Tiffany Stratton win the Chamber, have the Jade Cargill Tiffany Stratton rematch, have Tiffany win the title at Mania, and we could have a better championship run than Jade Cargill has had. So yeah, that's what I predict for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Anyway, that's all I have, guys, today. Leave your predictions down in the comments below where you think is going to happen. But anyway, have a beautiful rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.